Hello guys, what's Nicky and Martin. Today we're talking about The Well, Season 2, Episode 3, Doctor Who. We're just going to briefly talk about this episode and tell you what's happening next week as well, so stay tuned because plans are changing. But also, I want to say, this was cool that it was a callback to an old Doctor Who episode. David Tennant's episode, Planet Called Midnight, Series 4. This episode is a sequel to that in a way, and that's kind of cool and interesting that they've done that. I do think David Tennant's sequel episode was better than this week's episode, but I'm glad they kind of brought the villain back. It was very interesting what they did. They didn't just repeat what it did the first time round, and last time obviously it would go in you, and you'd start repeating what someone else has said, and then you'd get ahead of what they were going to say before they even said it, and then it transferred into other people, and it stuck into the Doctor at one point, and he was going to get killed. That was cool and interesting, and it really was kind of creepy, claustrophobic in one room with like 5 different people going crazy and mad. This time round, we've now got it, instead of transferring into you and repeating what you're saying and then getting ahead of you before you even say it, it's behind your back. There's something behind your back, just out of focus, and that's that creature. The creature survived from the David Tennant episode, and now it is behind their back. How has it moved to this location? Humans literally strip everything dry, don't they? And they were taking these diamonds from the planet called Midnight, and the creature was in the diamond, and it went obviously from the well, and it come out of the well and then spread to chaos and destruction across these people. And there was only one survivor left, and that's where we're left with this story, where this story starts with this woman who I think it's kind of cool that they had these things on their chest that is like so this woman's deaf and she's sign language and stuff, but some people can't sign language, so they have this little device, they press it and it comes up with speak text in like a little bar thing. I think that's pretty cool, and I like that concept, to be fair. But yeah, she was from EastEnders, so I know her already as an actor. I think she's alright. She does well, obviously. And the creature being behind her, making her some sort of threat, was cool and interesting. That this creature from the planet called Midnight has survived. It's behind a bat, and you just can't quite see it. I think that's cool. I'm gonna stop saying that now because I keep repeating it. The Doctor trying to get Belinda home is still a scenario that we're stuck with, and also I do like Belinda in this episode, the way she's the Doctor and when she's helping, and the way she's also explaining, don't go behind her back, this is why, and she's very doctory in some case. Like, she puts an object here and we're here, but if you go exactly behind her at the right time, that creature behind her will kill you and get you gone. And she explains that quite well in the story that the Doctor should have done in a way. I do like the reveal that the Doctor has seen this creature before in the David Tennant era, and it links back to that old episode, and he's like, and the big reveal there. I don't find it, I think it's a bit like, what? But the creature knew the Doctor's real name though, because the Doctor at one point talks behind the person, and he's trying to like literally talk to this creature instead of the person that is hiding behind. And that being said, and the Doctor's talking, and the creature tells the Doctor his real name. I'm like, how does this creature know the Doctor's real name? Like, huh? But obviously, the big thing here is, how do we defeat it? It obviously, at one point, transfers over to another person. But before that, we have Detective Douchebag. I'm going to say Detective Douchebag gets like 5 or 6 people killed because he keeps telling her to go behind their backs and getting people killed. I do love it when the Doctor Who does a body count and starts killing people. It is more entertaining. It is visually more intriguing, and I do like that. Obviously, Doctor Who's not real, so we're killing people for the sake of television, and it's not real. Let's be honest. So. The body count, I do like when it's high. It makes the stakes rise and it's more intriguing. But Detective Douchebag's kind of got all them killed because of that. And that montage of people dying behind her was real cool. but it's down to Detective Douchebag. I say Detective Douchebag because I don't know his real name, and I think he's a douchebag. But the main captain, the team leader, I guess you could will, she gets her command taken off by Detective Douchebag, and then she brings back that power, which I like, and gets Detective Douchebag killed. And I like that the Detective Douchebag does get that death. It does feel satisfying, and you're praising her at the end, I think. I feel like, for me at least, I'm like, to the team leader, I'm like, woo! You got that guy killed off. Thank you. Because he earned that death. He did. I'm sorry. It had to be done. And I'm happy with that one. But unlike with Dave Tennant's era, sorry, I'm ill as well, so my voice and everything, it's like, ugh. But yeah, in Dave Tennant era, we were just stuck in one room in this like little spot. Whereas we have here still the same claustrophobic settings of such, but we have more to run around in. Like this base is it. It does feel still claustrophobic, but we have more to look and experiment down in this scenario this time around with the creature, and I like that as well. I still think Dave Tennant's episode is better than this. I like the creepy repeating itself and then getting ahead of you sort of vibe. But the creature behind your back is still a cool concept, and we still didn't see what was behind what the creature actually looked like. We still didn't hear it or see it, which I found interesting. So it's like an easy villain to really like use. To be fair, like it must be very cheap, like a cheap episode to have this villain come here, and you can't even see the concept, so it's easy for a show to just go, oh, there's something behind my back, but you can't see it. And and the actors, it's all to do with the actors and how the actors can sell you about this creature that isn't really, there's nothing there. Which is credit to the actors, to be fair. And the Doctor in this episode is real cool. I do like his speech when he's talking talking to the creature itself. I do think that's real cool. What else is there to say about this episode? I think it's decent. I think it's good. Mrs. Flood keeps appearing, and I don't give a crap. I don't give a crap anymore because it's the same concept as last series. With Susan Twist kept popping up in every episode, and then it's revealed at the final. Mrs. Flood popping up every episode. It's gonna get revealed at the final. The only thing different is Mrs. Flood can break the fourth wall and talk to the audience. That is the only thing. So, yeah. I'm not caring. I'm just gonna see what happens. I'm not fussed. I do hope Mrs. Flood is a good person and not a bad guy. I think the reveal of that twist would be cool, but other than that, I don't really care. Belinda getting killed in this episode was real cool. Like the plot twist there of obviously actually killing the companion and then bringing her back to life quick time to get that creature to transfer to the next person. Because obviously once you kill it, the person that is hiding behind it then transfers into you. And then that person runs to the well and jumps down the well and gets rid of the villain. Problem solved. No, because there's a twist at the end. As soon as the Doctor and the companion have got off and they think the villain's gone, there's two people left, and then there's the other person looking behind that other person's back. Dun dun dun. Did the creature survive? Did it get off? And it's kind of left open-ended to your decision. Did that creature die down the well, or did it actually go into another person's back? And if so, it kind of got what it wanted. It kind of escaped into the world. So we'll have to wait and see what happens next time in like 10 years time when they decide to bring back the nothing creature. There's like nothing there. It's easy to use money wise, so I get why they would want to bring it back. But I do like the concept of it kept repeating itself and then getting ahead of you. This time it's behind its back. So if they do bring it back, I do hope they use a different concept and a different way for this monster to play around with if they are going to bring it back. Because I think making it different and unique every time is a cool thing. And also the Weeping Angels were kind of revealed and how to move. Whereas this creature, we still doesn't know what it looks like or sounds like. Whereas the Weeping Angels, as episodes went on, the reveal there of how they move and stuff is slightly shown to the audience, so it's less a mystery. Whereas this creature has no sound or vision, like we haven't seen it. So there's mystery there on what this creature is, and even the Doctor's asking, who are you, what do you want, this and that, and he still doesn't know. And we've had 2 episodes with this creature now. So I do hope when we bring it back, maybe in another 10 years time, or whatever. They don't reveal what it is. They don't reveal hardly anything at all, because I think it works off that. It feeds off that and makes the audience interested, in my opinion. Now, episode 1, really good, lot of fun. Episode 2, I enjoyed a lot, and I think it's my favourite of the series so far. This episode is getting a 6 out of 10. It's better than average, but it's not as good as the other two, in my opinion. I would prefer episode 1 and 2 to rewatch than this. And I do think David Tennant episode is better than this as well. So, yeah. But I do think it's a 6 out of 10. I think it's better than average, and I'm happy with it. It's just nothing special. It didn't actually creep me out. But as a kid, I remember the first time round it did creep me out. So this time round, no. That's my thoughts, opinions, guys. Of course, next week I will be reviewing Lucky Day. It's a RWBY story. However, I'm going Liverpool Comic Con to meet Hayden, who is Anakin Skywalker. So I'm very excited for that. So I won't be able to watch this episode on this. Like, I will be watching it on the same day I go Liverpool on Saturday. However, I don't know whether my review of this episode will be out on the Saturday or the Sunday. So stay tuned for that. And I will also be doing a review on me going Liverpool Comic Con. So stay tuned for that as well. Yeah, it'll be on the Saturday or the Sunday. So either way you're getting the reviews, it just might be a day later. You have to stick around, I guess. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'm not ill by it. It's still ill by then. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a video very soon. Have a nice day, and hopefully you enjoyed the episode. See you guys next time. Bye.